camp began 28 days ago with 16 recruits. Now, the squad has been reduced to recruits Whitlow and Wolf. These two recruits are now entering the Gauntlet, a 48-hour marathon in which they will compete for 13 sets of dog tags belonging to their fallen squad members. Stage 1 of the Gauntlet, 7 grueling mental and physical events named in honor of the 7 dismissed recruits. Whitlow and Wolf will battle to earn their dog tags. Stage 2, the vote. After being silenced when they were taken from the game, the 6 discharged recruits, Pupo, Thompson, Hutak, Yaney, Brown, and Moretti, returned to pledge their dog tags to the recruit they want to win boot camp. The recruit with the most dog tags will win $500,000. Who will endure? Last week on boot camp, the Final Four awoke to their harshest test.
The mess hall is now closed.
I don't know how they're going to expect to push us without any energy in our body.
Recruit Whitlow's strategy of saving her chance for amnesty paid off.
Everyone else has had an opportunity to be a squad leader, so by default, it goes to Whitlow.
Recruit Moretti, you have 2 glow sticks. Over.
The mission was a success, and Whitlow earned the first spot in the Gauntlet.
Whitlow's probably the one that I'm closest with at this point.
I want Wolf gone.
But with Whitlow in the perfect position to eliminate Wolf, she refused to vote for him.
I made a deal with Wolf in the very beginning that I would never vote for Wolf.
Instead, Whitlow teamed with Moretti to prevent Wolf, her toughest competitor, from reaching the Gauntlet.
I'm voting for Moretti with an I, in hopes that he will take Wolf.
On Dismissal Hill, who would join Whitlow in the Gauntlet?
Recruit Moretti, you are the dismissed recruit.
For his discharge, Moretti remained loyal to Wolf.
I'm going to discharge Moretti with the Y.
Recruits Whitlow and Wolf. The Gauntlet begins now. Recruits Whitlow and Wolf. This is the beginning of the Gauntlet, and you two are playing for $500,000. Over the next 48 hours, you will endure a mental and physical marathon, even though you have not slept in 17 hours.
This first event is called Lauder's Last Stand. What is it?
Lauder's Last Stand, sir.
Recruit Lauder, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you recall, Recruit Lauder, after a vigorous PT session, what did he have a hard time doing? Standing up, right?
Yes, sir.
You'll step up to the footprints, you will get on them. You'll stand at the position of attention. The one who falls off first loses.
Get on my footprints now, do it.
Aye, sir.
Once again, this is Recruit Lauder's Last Stand. Your time starts now.
$400,000 difference is a huge difference to me. You know, $100,000 is great, don't get me wrong. I'd be very pleased to be second place. But second place is first place loser, and I don't want that. I came here with a strategy. I'm still in my strategic mode, and I want to be the last person standing at boot camp.
It's part of my fault that he's here because I held amnesty and I could have voted for anyone and I chose not to vote for him. And I may have cost myself $400,000.
Standing at the position of attention is easy for about 5 minutes. But when you're talking adding 30 pounds on your back, it's a completely different ball game, and it's cold.
I can lock eyes, and that's why every time I got anywhere near his eyes, he would shut them.
My tactic in the beginning was not to look her in the eyes because my knees were buckling early, and she looked like she was going strong.
I kept thinking in my head, get yourself a nice, warm glass of milk, think about crawling in bed, and drop.
I could not believe that we were still standing there after 5 hours. I was amazed at that whole thing. But two, with the pressure on their shoulders from the Alice pack, it cuts into your shoulders, it pulls back on your body. You could really see it in both the recruits. They were starting to ache.
Done, sir. This recruit requests to take off gear and sit.
5 hours, 40 minutes. Get on, Wolf.
Aye, sir.
Take your time. Stop.
I fell. I almost cried when I saw her get off because it's almost like you're saved. It was almost like you're saved. Within the first 45 minutes, I was going to give it to her. That took everything that I could ever muster inside of my body. 10 times harder than boot camp itself was that one mission.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Sit up.
I think my toes are frostbitten. I can't feel them.
What's my back? I think from the gear, I overcompensated for my right foot. So I wasn't leaning all the way on my right ankle. So my right shoulder was picking up a little bit extra. It ended up feeling like knives in my back.
Just because you jumped down early doesn't mean that you're less of a recruit. I'll tell you that right now. You should be proud of yourself.
Yes, sir.
Recruit Wolf, you won. Recruit Louder's dog tag. Got that?
Yes, sir.
We're going to event number 2. Let's step.
Aye, sir.
Sweetie.
Sweetie.
Sweet and spicy.
Spicy, wasted.
Introducing new spicy barbecue strips from KFC. They're sweet and spicy at the same time.
Ooh.
So how do you describe them?
Sweetie.
Spicy.
Honey and smoked jalapeno barbecue sauce on freshly prepared whole white meat strips. Wow! For a limited time, get side biscuit and 3 spicy barbecue strips for just $2.99. And for wing lovers, 8 wings for just $2.99. They're,
Sweet and spicy!
From director Tim Burton.
Bow your head!
On July 27th comes the adventure that rules the planet. Kill them all. Planet of the Apes. July 27th, only in theaters.
Ooh, and Rocky Balboa is taking the beating of his life.
Who keeps ringing that bell? I can't concentrate.
It's over, Rock.
Nothing is over. Just give me something to drink.
There ain't nothing I know he's gonna say to now.
Lifting Briscoe's pay,
Except maybe this.
And Balboa needs a miracle.
Yo, that's brisk, baby.
Get in there. Save some of that for the sequel.
Want to do some affordable exploring of your own? Greyhound has super friendly fares starting at $49, 2,000s of places when you plan ahead. Is this a great job? Or what?
Which cleans better, the Braun Oral-B 3D or an ordinary toothbrush? Well, the 3D pulsates deep between teeth to efficiently remove plaque even from those hard-to-reach places. But an ordinary toothbrush doesn't. The Braun Oral-B 3D, helping you have healthy teeth for life.
In a television first, 5 convicted criminals will get one last chance to prove their innocence, matching their DNA against crime scene evidence. Will science set them free?
You're going to be right there when the DNA evidence comes in.
John Walsh hosts this landmark special, Judgment Night DNA, 8/7 Central tomorrow on Fox. The X-Files' greatest mysteries.
They know where she is.
Will be revealed.
What's happening?
The X-Files season finale, 9/8 Central, Fox Sunday.
I need to win 6 events. If I win 6 events, I will hold the check in my hand. I do not want to go into Dismissal Hill worrying about who's going to vote for me, because many of them left early, didn't get to establish a relationship, and towards the end, many of them were on Whitlow's side.
This is called Coddington's Crossing. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are going to run this course in memory of Recruit Coddington.
Look at me now.
I'm in.
Your first obstacle is the wired obstacle that you see. You must crawl under that wire obstacle. From that wire obstacle, you will run to the mud pit. You will crawl in that mud pit, and you're going to see another obstacle. You'll run through that obstacle of tires. You'll continue to run until you see that obstacle, which is the wall. And once you get over that wall, you'll go to their own individual kayaks. You'll go across the lake until you see a tower. At that tower will be the end of your obstacles.
3, 2, 1. Wolf and Whitlow, neither one of them wants to back down from each other. They both have some of the same characteristics. Very strong-willed, very strong-minded. Think that big egos come in here too. I know both of them are probably not used to failing at anything. So it definitely lifts the stakes up a little bit.
Let's go, Recruit Wolf. Get up there. Drill Instructor Rosenbaum's waiting.
Yes, sir.
It's just mud. Hurry up. Why is Wolf in front of you? Catch him.
Aye, sir.
Let's go, Whitlow. Get up the hill. Hurry up.
Coddington's course was extremely intense because the obstacles were so far in between each other, and it was all running on sand.
Those tires right there, you see the tires? Hit every tire. Let's go.
Aye, sir.
When Recruit Wolf went over that wall, I looked at him and I said, wow, he looks pretty strong. I think he was so happy that he saw this wall and got over it. When Recruit Whitlow came to that wall, she thought she would be able to cross it just as easily.
It was a kick-ass course, and I really gave it my all. And then to finish it off with kayaking. I don't know how to kayak.
I wasn't very happy when I realized I was going up against Wolf because there are completely different strength levels, and I can't compete with that. But I'm giving this 110%.
She could have quit at any time, but she chose not to. She chose to keep going. Determination got her through. Drive got her through.
Coddington's course killed me, and I really put it all out there.
Hey, hello, take a knee right now.
Hi, sir.
Hey, good job. Wolf, your time was 12:42. Whitlow, your time was 15:18. But all we did today is we set a bar. We're seeing what your best time could be today. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, we're gonna run Coddington's Crossing again. Whoever beats their time from today by the most will win Coddington's dog tags.
I feel robbed with Coddington's. I feel really robbed. Because I feel when you're a lead runner, when you're a pace setter, the person behind already knows they lost. So whether they're still mustering or whether they just want to finish just for pride, that's going to play a factor in that, of course. To feel the dog tags in my hand, Coddington's dog tags, and then have them stripped away, kind of a little discouraged.
You did a good job. You really did.
I don't think I can go much faster than I did, to be honest with you. I mean, I peeked out, you? Did you peek it out or no?
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red.
The Sonata from Hyundai, with the freedom of America's best warranty plan. 10 years, without a care in the world.
Nothing's worrying.
For a limited time, get the Sonata with automatic transmission at no extra charge.
Ebert and Roper at the movies give Angel Eyes 2 thumbs up. Jennifer Lopez is so magnetic you can't take your eyes off her. Angel Eyes, rated R, starts Friday.
The debate continues from the West Coast to the East Coast.
What is Pizza Hut's new Twisted Crust Pizza?
Pizza over. Negative, it's breadsticks over.
It's pizza, it's breadsticks, it's both. It's tantalizingly twisted golden brown beautiful breadsticks you dip into your choice of free rancho marinara sauces. On the other hand, it's Pizza Hut pizza. So what is Twisted Crust Pizza? It's the pizza for people who love breadsticks. So stop fighting. The new Twisted Crust Pizza, another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
It was cellular, rationing out the minutes, restricting how people use them.
Remember, you have no more email, Mr. Jones.
Something had to be done. People, now there's Sprint PCS Total Digital Connections. All their best features in one simple plan. Nationwide long distance, voice command, wireless web. They're your minutes. Use them how you want.
Freedom!
That's the plan.
Introducing Total Digital Connections, only from Sprint PCS.
Chew, baby.
There are so many things in this world to try.
Chew, baby.
Don't let heartburn spoil your appetite for life when it flares up. Chew Surpass, the new, long-lasting, antacid chewing gum that puts out heartburn, lickety-split. Go ahead. Eat up all life has to offer. Just don't forget to chew. New Surpass Antacid Gum. Chew through heartburn.
Chew through heartburn fast.
Get on board for the wildest ride of the summer. The Mummy returns. Rated PG-13.
Friday, Cameron Diaz comes to Fox. She's a fox in one of the biggest comedies of all time.
Is that hair gel?
Yeah. The world broadcast premiere. Is it Franco to be? There's Something About Mary, a special Friday movie at 8 on Fox.
It's a giant Simpsons season finale marathon.
Good grief.
Featuring the all-new Simpsons Tall Tales.
Where's Lenny?
I think I found a way out. It's not pretty, but it'll do.
It all starts at a special time, 7/6 Central, Fox Sunday.
Say sit down, freak. Stand up.
Sir.
No, right here.
On it,
What do you want to hit me on the head with something?
No, sir.
Hey, hello, Wolf. You're getting your briefing right now. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
The name of this event, 1.5-mile run, is Ha's Heartbreak. And all the heart that she gave on that run, you're going to give back to her today.
Hey, who has water? Who has water?
I got water.
First time you ran an initial strength test, you ran at 10:05. Your goal is to beat 10:05. Neither one of you are going to know your times.
Whichever one of you beats your original time by the most wins Recruit Hard's dog tags. And you won't find out until Dismissal Hill.
Go.
This is still a strategic game, and some of the strategies that I played in the beginning are coming back to, maybe play for me or play against me. I had to be 10 minutes because on the second day here, I had to be the hero and be the first one to finish, not knowing it was going to come back to bite me in the end.
Halfway through that, you could tell he had the seriousness in his eyes, and he was thinking to himself, man, this is hurting a lot more than I thought it was going to hurt. Go around me, Wolf. Go around me. Let's go, Wolf. Go around me.
I've been slapped. I'm worn down. The gauntlet's killing me. It's killing me.
Brad, get it from somewhere, Wolf.
Ha's Heartbreak, it kicked his butt, but I still think that, when he got to the end, he gave 110%.
If that didn't be 10:05, I'm gonna flip out. Flip out.
10:04 and a half.
I'm telling you, it better be 10:05.
10:04 and a half, Wolf. Think I'm lying to you?
Well, I'm gonna run and pick up Har. I'm gonna go back here and do it again.
Well, maybe you'd run it faster. Hot is.
Not sure, sir.
Hello, when something sucks, and then it's gonna suck worse, you just say, abra.
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 No, abra.
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 There you go. Get up. Just leave it in there.
Aye, sir.
Your initial strength test, when you ran that in the first week, was 12 minutes and 40 seconds. Today, you're gonna try to rip that time up. But,
just like Wolf, you will not know your time.
Go.
I am going to win boot camp because I'm determined and I'm playing this game from the heart. I want to win because I don't want Wolf to win.
go around me, Whitlow. Go around me. Let's go. Go around me. Let's go. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hey, let's go.
The money is not a factor right now. The factor is getting through each mission. I'm not even thinking about the money.
I believe Recruit Whitlow put so much of her own heart and ability into Har's heartbreak.
Come on, Whitlow! Use your arms! All the way! Time!
Stand up, shake it out, stand up. Don't slow your heart rate down that much.
I think she put a little bit of Har's soul in herself to reach that finish line.
Coming up next, with Whitlow and Wolf each having earned a set of dog tags, neither can win boot camp without the votes of the 6 discharged recruits.
I'm really not surprised that Whitlow and Wolf are the last 2 remaining. They were in cahoots from the beginning.
I realized they were together when Whitlow didn't vote for Park and she voted for Meyer instead. That red flagged to me that she was with Wolf.
Whitlow came back to the group and said, "Oh, I accidentally voted for Meyer. I just want to let you guys know it was an accident." People couldn't see through the corporate things Whitlow was doing and the brainwashing tactics Wolf was using.
I don't know which is worse, being like the ringleader like Wolf of the whole thing or being like his lame assistant.
Marvin was going nowhere. Until a sudden accident got him back on track.
What's in me? I put animal parts in you.
Part human. Part animal. But all man.
How's it going? You got it going on.
Rob Schneider is the animal. Rated PG-13. Opens everywhere June 1st.
Discover a 2-in-1 spray that works with heat to give your hair both volume and shine. Dual Action Volume and Shine Tonic. New from Thermosilk.
Fox Saturday. For over 13 years, cops have shown you some strange and unusual pursuits. But none of these compare with where cops are going this week to track down a ghoulish thief.
Is that a gravesite?
And you won't believe where he's hiding out.
That's freaky.
All new Cops. Then, this sheriff's murder shocked the nation. Now join the intense manhunt for a cold-blooded cop killer. A special America's Most Wanted. It all starts at 8/7 Central, Fox Saturday.
The completely redesigned Chrysler minivans now come equipped with yet another standard feature. Because Consumers Digest named Voyager a Best Buy. And AMCI called Town & Country the best minivan ever. Now get a $2,000 cash allowance or 3.9% financing for up to $3,400 in savings. Because with award-winning values like these, you'll be the one with something to brag about.
A group of us from Target Market went out to track down a big tobacco CEO, all the way down to Kentucky. Unfortunately, he was too afraid to appear on camera. He just handed us a bunch of about not targeting teens anymore. So among other things, we asked him if he'd cut his salary if he couldn't cut teen smoking rates. That pretty much ended the meeting. Well, if he's gonna keep targeting us, we're just gonna keep targeting him back.
Where's the security guard at? Yeah.
Cool.
I've never seen him do that trick before. Does it sting?
Eh. Talk about your bad luck, though.
Hey, let me get you a refreshing Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I'd much appreciate it.
A hard day calls for a hard lemonade. Make it Mike's.
I don't know. Do you trust this guy?
Julie, he's a professional.
The 2001 Ford Ranger. With a 4-door super cab, switch on the fly 4-wheel drive, CD player, and powerful V6. And now with a $169 a month lease from your Northland Ford store, test drive a Ranger any way you can.
If you thought David E. Kelly's idea of high school was wild, wait till you see what he does to graduation.
You had sexual relations with my son?
Try not to leave a footprint as I go over your head.
Leave me alone.
You're bringing a loaded gun onto school property.
What are you doing?
The Boston Public season finale, 8/7 Central Fox, Monday.
This is your next challenge in the Gauntlet, Park's Peak. You remember Recruit Park?
Yes, sir.
Recruit Park peaked early, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
You all voted him out first, right?
Yes, sir.
This is your chance to test yourself and earn Recruit Park's dog tags.
The way you do this is just like this. You'll go up to our first station, and when you say, Recruit Whitlow on rappel, your time starts. You're gonna come up to a box. Inside that box, it's gonna have a quote. What you need to do is you need to memorize that quote. You come down, and you write down that quote on the dry erase board. If it's incorrect, you go back up. There's gonna be 3 different quotes. You and Recruit Wolf will not know your times. Never take counsel of your fears. The fact that you are attacking induces the enemy to believe you are stronger than him. George Patton.
I really don't mind repelling. I really don't mind fearful situations. And so the quicker that I can get through them, that's where I can save time.
Yes, sir.
Go back.
Aye, sir.
It's frustrating to see the quote all there, rereading it, and keep sending her back up to the top. And it was all because there was one extra that.
That's her!
Time! Time!
You couldn't go into that mission trying to memorize the whole shebang, or you'll come down and miss a word. You need to form an acronym with the beginning of each sentence. So if it begins with a P, second sentence begins with an L, and last sentence begins with a P, remember it's pop.
Done!
Incorrect.
Done!
Time! Time!
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. John F. Kennedy.
That's her!
Incorrect.
Parks Peak, was moving so quick that I really wasn't stopping to really think about what I was doing.
Dead, sir!
Incorrect.
Dead, sir!
Correct!
Love rappelling. This was at your own pace, and it also incorporated a little mental power in there, you know? For me, it was a good testament to some of the things that I haven't been able to show so far.
Done! Correct. Time!
It's easy to see one's true colors, so a good leader must be true to themselves. Raising morale can be done without saying much. It is not necessary to scream. Recruit Sean Yanni. Whitlow was making some sleep deprivation errors. And when you get to a fatigue point like that, you start making mistakes.
Aye, sir! Aye, sir! Recruit Whitlow on rappel!
On belay!
Get your break in.
She was really feeling the pressure. She was beating herself at that point. It was getting late. We'd been out there a long time.
You all right?
Yes, sir! Done, sir!
Time! Time! Did you hurt yourself on that skid?
Sure, just needs some sense knocked into the
Well,
recruit, sir.
we've known that, Whitlow.
Aye, sir!
You're not bleeding or anything, are you?
No, sir!
Too bad.
Pain is temporary, sir!
That's right. Go.
Aye, sir!
When Recruit Wolf came into Parks Peak, it almost was like he had a second wind and he was refreshed, and he whipped it on. I was literally amazed at how quickly he did it.
Done! Time! Time!
You know the scariest part?
Boot camp's over today.
We're not even halfway through the gauntlet.
Oh, we are. We did Coddington's Crossing. We already know what it is. It's just a
But
retake.
we still have 4 missions left.
This is it. Today's the last day.
Hey, it's still dark outside, okay?
It's probably like only 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm waiting for the rooster to poke his little beak out.
Do you know how warm our squad base would be right now? I would do anything for a bed right now. And to be able to shut my eyes and to be left alone just for a little bit.
We went without food, we went without talking to our family, we went without this, we went without that. All basic needs and wants. And the most basic of all, sleep, is like the icing on the cake. It's not gonna get easier. It hasn't gotten easier. I don't expect it to get easier. It's the gauntlet. And we're in our breakdown point. I'm finding something new that aches with each step.
Extremely physical and very, very mental. Just what a gauntlet really means. Intense.
Get out! Get out! Free right now, get your trash, hurry up!
I say,
hurry up, get your
what are you
trash.
doing sleeping?
Enough
Let's go,
today.
let's go.
Put your trash up,
Get your
boy.
gear on, let's go, let's go.
Today, hurry up! Today, Willow! Today, Willow, get over here now!
Come in, over. Where am I?
On
27th.
How the hell did these monkeys get like this?
From the director of Batman.
Bow your head!
In Sleepy Hollow comes a world that defies the rules and an adventure that rules the planet. Kill them all. Planet of the Apes. July 27th, only in theaters.
This must be costing you a fortune.
No, I have 2,000 free weekend minutes a month.
How long does that offer last?
For life.
Yeah, which is probably how long before we go riding again.
At the new Verizon Wireless Center at Radio Shack, get 2,000 free national weekend minutes a month for as long as you stay on qualifying digital rate plans. Plus, get a Motorola Tri-Mode phone for just $69.99.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! You want to go riding?
Dang. Man, no patience.
In a television first, 5 convicted criminals will try to prove their innocence, matching their DNA against crime scene evidence. See if science will set them free on the landmark special Judgment Night DNA, 8/7 Central tomorrow on Fox.
It looks like so much fun, but some schools in other states are actually thinking of banning recess. Would they do it here? I'm Cami Melton. I'll show you. Coming up at 9.
And if you're in St. Paul tomorrow, you may want to rethink your travel schedule.
And Carl Spring has your Fox 10 forecast. Right news, right time. Fox 29 News at 9 tonight.
Wherever she goes.
Our source identified.
Whatever she does.
Our source identified.
Her adventures are powered by Ericsson.
Our source identified.
Now Laura's power can be yours. Purchase and activate an Ericsson R289 with AT&T Wireless and get up to $100 back by mail. And see Tomb Raider in theaters this summer.
It's always special when you bring your first one home. Chrysler Voyager. Re-engineered and redesigned with dual sliding doors and over 45 standard safety and security features. It's the most affordable minivan you can buy. Now get a $2,000 cash allowance or 0.9% APR financing on Chrysler Voyager.
Cigarette smoke in your home increases your children's risk of asthma, bronchitis, and sudden infant death syndrome. Secondhand smoke. Still want to breathe it.
Friday, Cameron Diaz in one of the biggest comedies ever.
Is that hair gel?
Yeah. There's Something About Mary. A special Friday movie at 8 on Fox.
Fall in for the most extreme season finale of the year.
Weak little crybabies. What, does your little heart hurt, Whip?
No, sir.
Can we live without a man?
No, sir.
What?
Huh? I mean, yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, sir.
Ally McBeal at 9/8 Central, Fox Monday.
And suck, sir.
Get up here now.
Hi, sir.
What do you say?
Squirrel off reporting's ordered, sir.
Amazing. Would you forget about all that stuff?
No, sir.
Hey, when I tell you to, you're gonna sit down in that chair right in front of you, then you're gonna pull it all the way up to the edge. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Do it.
Hi, sir.
Sit down.
Hi, sir.
This is the next stage of the Gauntlet. Moretti's memory. That is Moretti with an I. In his honor, we're going to test your memory to see if you can win his dog tags. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, look at me, recruit.
Hi, sir.
I'll explain this portion of the Gauntlet. It's a memory test. You will see a series of slides one at a time. You will have 15 seconds to study each slide, and you'll have 10 seconds to answer my question. You got that?
Yes, sir.
You and Whitlow will be asked the same questions, but you won't be told the results until Dismissal Hill. The test starts now. How many red crosses are there? You have 10 seconds to think about it.
5, sir.
Next slide. What is the exact wording on the large white sign?
Warning, no unauthorized personnel, sir.
This is a two-part question. How many railroad boxcars are there? And what colors are they?
One, sir. Red, sir.
Your question is, how many red diamond signs are there on the truck?
2, sir.
How many brown boxes are there?
4, sir.
How many tree stumps are there?
3, sir.
Get out!
Aye, sir.
At this point in time of the gauntlet, the recruits are just literally smoked right now. They're living off of adrenaline. You know, out of an energy scale of 1 to 10, they're kicking about a 3 right now and fading quickly. Your question is, how many red crosses are there?
2, sir.
This next slide, study carefully. What is the exact wording on the large white sign?
Warning, sir.
Next slide. This is a two-part question. How many railroad boxcars are there, and what are the colors?
Colors are black, gray, and white, gray. Sir? Boxcars, sir?
Your question is, how many dryers are there?
0, sir.
What class are the explosives?
Class 2, sir.
Name the sign that is directing straight ahead.
Which way is straight ahead, sir? Towards the tree,
arrow
sir?
that points straight.
Main gate, sir.
Get out!
Aye, sir!
Drill Instructor Rosenbaum said, "Do you want to know how you did?" And we both said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "You both got 1 wrong. And I'd be surprised if I got 1 right."
After watching Moretti's memory, I didn't think either one of them won. I had no clue. They both did so horrible. Right now, Recruit Wolf and Recruit Whitlow have both been mentally and physically challenged, I think farther than they have ever pushed themselves for that long of a period.
This gauntlet is like the best thing we've done, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Better than laying at the beach?
Yes, sir.
Wolf?
Yes, sir.
Better than protein shakes?
Yes, sir.
Better than selling soup?
Yes, sir.
It's like a vacation, isn't it? Whitlow. Whitlow. Is it like a vacation? Is your mind gone, Whitlow?
Recruit Whitlow has lost her mind, sir.
You've lost your mind, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
No sleep, no food.
I always considered their brains were running on a gerbil, on a wheel inside their brain, and you could see Whitlow was, the gerbil wasn't on the wheel no more.
Where's the gerbil at right now, Whitlow? The gerbil is upside down, isn't it, Whitlow? All 4 little paws are up in the air on the gerbil. And all he's doing is looking for someone to feed him right now, isn't he?
Sleep, sir.
Huh?
All gerbil wants to do is sleep, sir.
No, just so you know, your gerbil is sleeping, Whitlow.
She was done. Recruit Whitlow was done at that point right there. I don't know if she's got enough endurance left to make it.
Good evening. Up next, last-minute preparations for President Bush's visit.
The latest in tornado-proof room technology.
And the most recent trend in schools across the nation. Fox 29 News at 9 is next.
Hi.
This is my house. I call it the Calhoun House of Cheddar. This is my wall of cheese. I love cheese, as you can see. Oh, boy. Cheddar England. Ground zero for us cheddar lovers.
If you love cheddar, nothing's more delicious than Wendy's Cheddar Lovers Bacon Cheeseburger.
This is my first cheesehead hat that I got from my dad when I...
Bacon, sauteed onions, and tons of cheddar.
To the man who put the 2 E's in cheese, Dave Thomas.
Come try Wendy's Cheddar Lovers Bacon Cheeseburger.
The big cheese.
And now Wendy's pickup windows open late so you can eat great, even late.
See you later.
Oh, yes! Yes! She's got the
I wish I could have an organic experience.
You've never had one?
I love herbal essences, but I need intense conditioning.
Honey, meet your new best friend.
New Herbal Essences Intensive Blends. Creamier, vitamin enriched. Improves hair's condition up to 85%.
It's our first time.
New Herbal Essences Intensive Blends.
Guys, the bottle says repeat.
They told him he didn't belong.
And you are?
This summer.
Welcome to the new world. I've waited my whole life for this moment.
A Knight's Tale. Rated PG-13. Now playing in theaters everywhere.
3 kids is a lot. Mommy, mommy, mommy. That's what I start my day off with. But each day I make time for myself.
New Dove cleansing cloths with 1/4 moisturizer and vitamins A and E.
They make me feel great.
Fox Sunday. It's a giant Simpsons season finale marathon.
You'll be my best friend.
3 back-to-back episodes of The Simpsons. Then take a trip down memory lane with Hal and Lois. From their beautiful wedding ceremony.
I changed my mind, and it made me the happiest man in the world.
To the births of their precious children.
Ow! They kicked me in the nose.
The Malcolm season finale. It all starts at 7, 6 Central, Fox Sunday.
One life will begin.
I just felt a contraction.
One life will end.
I have to do this.
And the X-Files' greatest mysteries will be revealed.
What's happening?
There's someone out there.
The X-Files season finale, 9/8 Central, Fox Sunday.
Well, we're getting ready to go on our next journey. Look up in the sky back to your left.
Aye, sir.
What do you say?
Sunset, sir.
Sunset?
Sunrise, sir.
Sunrise. Gee, so that tells you it's about what time you think?
Almost time for the Gaunlet to end, sir.
I don't know about that, but it should tell you about the guesstimated time, what it is. I'm trying to look at my watch.
6:30, sir.
Well, you just can't control that face, can you, Candace? Look, she's hallucinating, Wolf. My God. Come back to the light! Come back to the light, Whitlow! She lost it. Look at her, Wolf. She has freaking lost it. Look at her. Battlefield fatigue. Drill Sergeant McSweeney.
We need to go to the Veterans Administration.
Back to the light. Back to the light, Whitlow.
Aye, sir.
Back to the light.
I'm not myself. I'm giddish, but I'm still going strong. I have my moments.
Thinking about how the voting's going to come down for Dismissal Hill. I know I put forth as much as I could put forth in the Gaunlet, but it's up to your fellow squad members. And, you know, whether you win 5 the Gaunlet events, you could lose with, you know, a 6 vote in on Dismissal Hill. So I'm nervous. I'm very nervous.
I'm hoping to at least have 5 of the 6 votes. I'm hoping. Out of the 6 discharged people, I think out of maybe loyalty, I'll have Hutax out of the connection that we made.
I didn't talk to Recruit Whitlow as much as some of the other females, I think.
I think we had a lot in common on the outside. I think we played the game a little differently.
Pupo. Pupo and I are both from Philadelphia. Does she have the Philly pride or not? We'll find out.
I wasn't in the game long enough to form a meaningful opinion about anybody. So I really, to me, I don't really care. I don't have any strong opinions about either one of them.
Whitlow kind of held back, kept a low profile, was nice to everybody, but I don't think contributed as much as Wolf.
Thompson. I don't know. I haven't thought about that one.
Brown. Brown doesn't like Whitlow, and I would use that to feed me for a vote.
I think from the moment I first spoke with Whitlow, I didn't trust her because it's all in the eyes, and she always had shifty eyes. She never had an open look into her face.
Moretti with a Y. Loyalty will vote for me.
I mean, if you get amnesty, you're in for sure.
For me personally, I can't quite figure her out. I go from day to day, like totally trusting her, and then being like, am I being duped? I still don't know if she had anything to, she must have known that Moretti was gonna take me. That's what I think, and I think, why didn't she tell me?
I think Yaney is as much of a time bomb as I think he is. I think he always had a respect level for me, and we were bunkmates right next to each other in the racks. I would count on definitely his vote.
Wolf I liked a lot. I got along with Wolf. You know, we would joke around and stuff, but there were just certain things I didn't like. I didn't like the way he sort of persuaded people to vote with him. That kind of bothered me a lot. I saw it a lot with Meyer.
I think what Wolf did was he would tell people to vote for a certain person, and then he would go to that person and he would say, oh, I just want to warn you that that you're going to be voted out, and then Wolf would have amnesty from that person because he was the one that warned them.
What do they say?
They're split because Hudak wants one way and then the other.
Hudak want?
Whitlow was telling Wolf, first of all, everything that we planned in our thing. She was pretending to be a friend to us, pretending. And what am I supposed to say? You come here, everyone came here with a strategy. Everyone lied at some point. I did. Everyone did something.
I don't know which is worse, being like the ringleader, like Wolf of the whole thing, or being like his lame assistant. He was openly a weasel, and she was like a weasel in disguise.
Next week, the shocking conclusion to the ultimate competition. Recruits Whitlow and Wolf continue their quest to conquer the Gauntlet. Then, the ultimate payback. The 6 discharged recruits cast the final vote.
From Wolf, I heard a lot of arrogance. And Whitlow, I didn't trust.
Not taking responsibility is going to cost somebody.
The winner of boot camp is recruit.
Okay, do over.
I'm next!
$500,000 on the line. The Boot Camp Series finale starts now. Boot Camp began 30 days ago with 16 recruits. Now, the squad has been reduced to recruits Whitlow and Wolf. These 2 recruits have entered the Gauntlet, a 48-hour marathon where they compete for 13 sets of dog tags belonging to their fallen squad members. Stage 1 of the Gauntlet, 7 grueling mental and physical events named in honor of the 7 dismissed recruits. Whitlow and Wolf are now battling to earn their dog tags. Stage 2, the vote. After being silenced when they were taken from the game, the 6 discharged recruits, Pupo, Thompson, Hutak, Yaney, Brown, and Moretti, return to pledge their dog tags to the recruit they want to win boot camp. Tonight, the recruit with the most dog tags will win $500,000. Who will endure? Last week on boot camp, recruits Whitlow and Wolf began the gauntlet, quickly discovering its mental and physical anguish. After standing for over 5 hours and 40 minutes, the pain was too much for Whitlow. Wolf earned recruit Louder's dog tags and an early lead.
That took everything that I could ever muster inside of my body.
Recruit Whitlow gave her all in Har's heartbreak to even the dog tag count at 1 apiece. But recruit Wolf showed his toughness, winning Parks Peak and Moretti's memory, while Whitlow and Wolf contemplated Dismissal Hill.
I'm hoping to at least have 5 of the 6 votes.
The discharged recruits finally spoke out.
They were in cahoots from the beginning.
He was openly a weasel, and she was like a weasel in disguise.
Whitlow and Wolf have to finish 3 gauntlet events. Then they must face the 6 discharged recruits on Dismissal Hill. Those 6 recruits will individually pledge their dog tags to either Whitlow or Wolf. Wolf leads 3 dog tags to 1.
Just remember to breathe.
Yeah, Willow, I'll be honest with you. I can't believe they're making us do this.
I can't believe we're doing this before.
I can't believe they're making us do this, and then we still have Coddington's things.
Oh my God.
This event is named after recruit Meyer. It's called Meyer's March. I know you remember recruit Meyer.
Yes, sir.
Hey, well, he didn't know whether he was coming or going. He marched to a different drum, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
You'll each march 10 miles with 20% of your body weight in your pack. You'll be deployed 10 miles apart. You can walk, you can run, you can crawl. You'll pass each other only once. You'll both find out who won Meyer's dog tags on Dismissal Hill.
Yep.
I've been up for 48 hours. I haven't eaten a decent meal in over a week. I'm sure tomorrow I'm not going to want to get out of bed. But hey, it's all over after today. And you know what? I'm not done yet. I still got more in me.
This is called the Gauntlet because it's about the last person standing. Wolf and I are both pretty beat up, but I don't think we really want to tell each other how beat up we are.
There was a time when they passed one another, and you can see the determination in her face to just perk it up for just, I don't know, the 5 minutes that they're looking at each other, coming toward each other, to the time that they passed each other. She did that little skip, and she wanted to make sure that recruit Wolf understood he had some competition here.
Whitlow knows Wolf's not weak, and Wolf knows Whitlow's not weak. And I know in their mind they're thinking, oh, is she running? Is she walking? Is he running? Is he walking? Is he hurting? And I know they can't see each other, so they can't tell. So basically, that person is pushing you without them even knowing it.
I got 30 pounds on my back, and it was kicking my butt. But you can't think about it. You know, the backpack was the least of my worries get your thighs, your calves, your hip flexors. It's just crazy.
The sandbag was killing me, and then I just started thinking about how to make the walk or march a little bit shorter. Sit in boot camp, the coffee's mighty fine. Looks like muddy water and tastes like turpentine. You where I wanna go, but they won't let me go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's like an oasis out there, and you just finally see it, and you just want to start crying because you're so excited to end it.
Get over there and drop it, Wolf. Hi, boss.
What's up, sir?
The name of this event is Jackson's Hold. Jackson held out for a long time. Hey, he almost got to the end. Hey, he had some guns. This event right here is in memory of Recruit Jackson. You can extend your arm through my rings up here. Me and Drones for the Tailor are gonna put a set of Jackson's dog tags on your wrist.
The first recruit to get blood on Jackson's dog tags loses.
Ready? Two. We're off.
Jackson's Hole is very difficult for both those recruits. Now, to the naked eye, it seems as if that's nothing. However, you ask somebody to stand in that position and just stay there, their muscles will start to shake, the whole body gets fatigued.
The cold always takes the heart out of somebody. When you're cold, your whole body just wants to, you just want to pull in. I'm sure they'd rather be in the rack at that point than out there, you know, holding dog tags.
The pain hits in within the first 5 minutes. Just like Lauder's last stand, you have to look beyond the pain, you know, and it becomes a mental game.
I was twinging, and I even twisted my wrist and tried to use a different muscle to try to switch it, but it hurts to move. And I just didn't think that it was a very smart move, because obviously Wolf has a stronger upper body than I do. So instead of trying to beat a dead horse, I chose to give it up there.
Step back, Willow. Step back, Wolf.
It was obvious that she was pretty bummed out, you know, because she's the type of individual, she doesn't want to lose anything.
You believe this day's almost over?
I'm counting the hours. The Gauntlet has been the best, although it's been the worst.
Wow, it's been the hardest thing in the world.
I'm gonna take so many things away from boot camp, because I thought I was a pretty strong individual when I got here. But what I'm learning is that I'm always gonna be learning. And if I keep myself learning, then I keep bettering myself as an individual.
Hello, open it up so it heat up. Say 987654321, you're done.
Much better, sir.
Burn my tongue, sir. I want to win boot camp, but there's so much more. I've grown as a person. I've grown respect level for people that go through this, for the DIs. We didn't get along at all in the beginning. You know, McSweeney has been an inspiration for me in the Gauntlet.
I hope they give us some type of sleeping quarters so young.
Well, you figure they got to ship 6 people. Catherine's not voting. That's good. She didn't deserve it.
I probably will decide at the last minute which one.
They're one and the same people. It's hard to say which one is better or worse.
His true colors came out, you know, probably halfway through. The rope, the harness, and the D-ring incident, that didn't shed a good light on him.
Push right now! You lost my equipment! Push! Bottom line, what happened was there was only 2 ropes back in the safety bunker, which was Wolf's and Yanni's. Moretti gave her rope to Wolf inside the tunnels. Wolf immediately placed it down because they had other things going with the explosions. When they came out of the tunnel, there was a lot of confusion. Moretti grabbed Wolf's harness. Wolf grabbed Yanni's harness, and Yanni was left without. Because Moretti's rope and D-ring was left in the tunnels. To this day, I think the recruits are still very confused on exactly what happened. Everyone's pointing the finger at Wolf. But Moretti, Yanni, and Wolf all share some responsibility.
Yes, sir! You have to go back to school, don't you?
Not if I win the gauntlet.
Please tell me that you're going back to school.
No, if I win the gauntlet. Yeah. If I just won $500,000, can I wait another semester? I mean, let's be for real.
Boot Camp is brought to you.
$1 for a massage? I don't remember a massage. Honey, get in here. I'm watching the videotape for my bachelor party.
Thick-headed? Sure. But nothing compared to the rich, thick, frosty mug taste of an A&W root beer. With A&W, it's good to be thick-headed.
Boy, was that embarrassing. Here, let me rewind it.
It's an all-star entertainment event with Sean Combs, Danny Glover, Aaliyah, and Samuel L. Jackson.
You are the man.
Performances by Outkast, Lauryn Hill, Eve with Lil Mo, and more. The Essence Awards, 8/7 Central, tomorrow on Fox.
Juan Gonzalez and the Indians battle Derek Jeter and the Yankees. Or Gary Sheffield and the Dodgers take on Jeff Bagwell and the Astros. Fox Saturday Baseball returns June 2nd.
I feel great, whether it's the adrenaline or a bit of confidence after seeing my performance in the gauntlet. I'm fired up to hit this last obstacle and get on Dismissal Hill for tonight.
My strategy, get through the obstacle course as fast as I can because I'm going up against my own time. There's nothing I can do with the other missions and with the voting. It's completely in fate's hands right now, other than the obstacle course.
Do it up.
That's
what it's all about. The end of the gauntlet. You made it.
Go.
Don't get injured, and we'll be on the hill. Proud to recruit.
Got it.
Agree?
Got it. Tonight.
Hey, hello, final event, right?
Yes, sir!
Me right now. I know we're ready to do it.
Yes, sir!
Ready to whip it on.
Yes, sir!
Hello, Coddington's Crossing. What we're gonna do, we ran it yesterday to get our bob. What we're doing today is whoever finishes under our time or closest to our time, hey, you're the winner, you understand
Yes,
that?
sir!
Hello, we're ready to whip it on.
Yes, sir!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knowing that this is going to be the last event, and it's getting closer to over, that right there, that adrenaline rush, knowing that it's almost over is enough. It's like getting to the 23-mile marker of a marathon. You've made it that far, you're hurt and you're tired, but now you've only got 3 miles to go to finish a marathon.
We really put them through some harsh training throughout. There was no real let up for them. It was very intense. It was very quick paced.
Let's go, Whitlow. Let's go catch him. Hurry up.
Right down the hill. Go directly to the wall. Actions during the gauntlet were meritorious, to say the least. Simply put, outstanding. I don't think you could expect any more out of any two individuals that have gone so far in their training program and been through so much. These recruits are just everyday people off the street that came in, and their lives changed throughout boot camp.
She just lost it. She could not remember the technique that we gave her, to the skill to get over that wall successfully. All she concentrated on was now Recruit Wolf is in front of her. She just concentrated on the failure and the fact that, oh, gosh, I needed to get over it the first time, not the second, third, and fourth.
Gunge, hand over hand, do it. Any good drill instructor, you want your recruits to be successful, so it's just kind of like, man, come on, you know, you don't want to see them fail at anything. And, you know, her not getting that wall was the equivalent of me not getting over that wall. But I think she had reached, you know, a point right there where she was physically and mentally exhausted, and the rope was just, you know, that wall was 10,000 feet high.
Time! Outstanding job, turn around.
I knew I wasn't going to look back until I hit the kayak. And I figured that she would have been there by the middle of the lake, and I didn't see her, and I was kind of worried. I thought maybe she was injured.
Where's your sister?
This group doesn't know, sir.
Is Whitlow the one you became the tightest with during this process?
Yes, sir.
Pull with your legs. Pull with your legs.
Come on.
Pull with your legs.
That's it. You got it.
But then give everything you got. Come on, pull.
Pull up.
Pull.
You got it.
Pull.
Pull up. You can do it right there.
Pull.
You can do it from right there. I know you can. Come on, you can do it from right there. Grab hold.
Drop.
We got word that recruit Whitlow was stuck at the wall. And at the time, drill instructor Francisco and I were at the finish line. We hightailed it back to the wall for moral support.
I had considered quitting. And then when Rosenbaum came, there's no turning back.
There you go, relax. Think about it.
Well, here we all are together, Whitlow. You ready to whip it on?
Gang's all here.
Fantastic 4 plus 1.
To see how tired she was and to see where she was going on the wall right there, in my own mind, I thought, I don't know if she's got enough physical endurance left, physical strength to get over the wall. But I was not going to give up.
One last gas and get that chicken wing over there and lock it.
Set energy.
Good lock, good lock. That's the highest lock yet.
Reach. Now reach.
Hold.
Now you got it.
Underneath the armpits and hold.
There you are. There you
Underneath
go.
the armpits
There you
and
are.
hold.
You
Whitlow.
got it, Whitlow. You got it. Got it.
Stay on it.
Yes, again.
There it is.
There it is.
Get
There it
down.
is. Just dive. There, Whitlow. There, Whitlow.
Whitlow.
You did
Gauntlet
it.
roll.
You did it, Whitlow.
The gauntlet roll.
The gauntlet roll.
Yeah, the gauntlet roll.
The gauntlet roll.
They were all four there. I reverted back to being on the bus on processing day when Francisco said to us, if you give up on yourself, it's okay. We're not going to give up on you.
There you go, Whitlow. There you go, Whitlow. Good job. Kids,
When she succeeded, my heart pounded an extra beat for her. I'm not the kind of guy that gets teary-eyed, but I felt it. I felt a little shake in my eye of pride, and I felt very good for her, and I still do. I'm very proud of her.
That kayaking was probably one of the best moments in boot camp.
show them what pride is all about, Whitlow.
Because there was no one on that lake with me other than myself to deal with exactly what I had just gone through.
Out of luck, hell, Whitlow.
Go, go, go. You got it, Whitlow.
Whitlow. Let's go, Whitlow. Right here.
Hearing Drill Instructor Francisco's voice, it was kind of like having your dad say that he's proud of you. And he brought me home.
Drop it. Drop it, Whitlow. Drop it. Time. Break that thing. Rip it out. Rip it. Outstanding. The wall. Nothing to it, was it?
Yes, sir.
Just had to seek something deep inside, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
Had to seek it down, and you pulled it out, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know where you found it, but you found it because you never quit. You never gave up.
No, sir.
Outstanding.
She did it, and it's a day that I'll never forget. It was great. I mean, I've had some great days in my 40 years of life, and that's one that I'll never forget. It was awesome.
I'm ready for boot camp to be over. And I think me cresting that wall shows how bad I want to win. If I don't, I won already because I crested the wall. That's worth more than $500,000 to me because I didn't give up. And I got over. That would have haunted me for the rest of my life if I didn't.
4 drill instructors are here now, and we'll be at the next location in a moment. Because the next time that we will see you will be at Dismissal Hill. Moment of truth. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Whitlow and Wolf do not know the results of 4 of the 7 Gauntlet events, but Wolf leads 6-1. The recruit with a combination of the most Gauntlet event wins and Dismissal Hill votes will win boot camp and $500,000.
We did not wear our blue. I love herbal essences, but I need intense conditioning.
Honey, meet your new best friend.
New Herbal Essences Intensive Blends. Creamier, vitamin enriched. Improves hair's condition up to 85%.
It's our first time.
New Herbal Essences Intensive Blends.
Guys, the bottle says repeat.
So what's this pump do? What's with the meat?
We're just doing a little fit test. Relax.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Whoa. Oh, hold on now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Experience the fit of the Reebok pump, only at Foot Locker.
Release the pump.
To a child, a little of your time can make a lifetime of difference. That's why the Greenville Family Partnership sponsored a hike, because kids with something to do are less likely to do drugs.
Standing right in front of them.
Whether you're a good storyteller or a good listener, you can help. To find out about community drug prevention programs, call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-313.
I can keep a kid off drugs.
This weekend, live from Lowe's Motor Speedway. Saturday, the next great rivalry ignites between Harvick and Vinton in the Busch Series. Sunday, three-time winner Jeff Gordon will try to overtake points leader Dale Jarrett. Coverage begins Saturday with the Busch Series and Sunday Winston Cup racing on Fox.
Fox Saturday.
You see them snakes right there?
Yeah. Meet the ultimate charmer.
I care more about them snakes than I do a human life. Just like that.
When cops enter the House of Serpents.
I don't like snakes. I will protect you. Is the snake in there? I hope.
At 8/7 Central, Fox Saturday.
Welcome back to our discharge recruits and our final ceremony here at Dismissal Hill. Recruits Whitlow and Wolf, over the past 48 hours, you endured boot camp's most challenging test of will. I would personally like to take a minute and congratulate you on an outstanding job.
Recruits Whitlow and Wolf, you are competing for a total of 13 sets of dog tags. 7 of the dog tags represent Gauntlet events you have just completed. Those events were named after the 7 dismissed recruits. The other 6 sets of dog tags belong to the discharged recruits behind you. Recruit Pupo, taken from the game by Recruit Har in week 2.
Recruit Pupo is not a team player sometimes, sir, and sometimes has attitude, sir.
Recruit Thompson, who was medically discharged in week 3.
The hardest thing I've ever dealt with in boot camp is this moment right now.
Recruit Hutak, who was discharged by Recruit Louder in week 4.
I don't like pushy women, and the only one here that really pushed me was Recruit Hutek.
Recruit Yaney, taken out by Recruit Coddington in week 5.
I feel I was voted for based on who the other recruits thought I would pick, and I will pick that person. That person is Yaney.
Recruit Brown, who was removed in week 6 by Recruit Jackson.
In the same way that I suspect people were looking out for their own, I'm going to have to look out for my own, and Recruit Brown's going to have to come home with me.
Recruit Moretti with a Y, pulled in week 7 by Moretti with an I.
I'm going to discharge Recruit Moretti with a Y. It's nothing against Recruit Moretti with the Y at all. It's just the way I feel.
Those 6 recruits, silenced when they were taken from the game, will get to speak tonight.
Recruit Catherine is not here. She quit and gave up her right to vote. It is now time for the 6 discharged recruits to cast their secret vote. Recruit Moretti with a Y.
Drill Instructor Rosenbaum.
The Gauntlet is probably the most difficult challenge you've ever faced, not only in boot camp, but in your lives. I know that both of you do not know the results of 4 of the 7 Gauntlet events. It is now time to reveal the winner of each Gauntlet event. We will start with the 3 events that you know the outcome. Lauder's Last Stand. Standing for over 5 hours and 40 minutes, the winner is Recruit Wolf. Jackson's Hold measured your endurance and your patience. You had to hold dog tags out with one arm for an extended period. The recruit that won Jackson's dog tags is Recruit Wolf. Coddington's Crossing. 34 hours ago, you both were timed in Coddington's Crossing. Before you came here tonight, you ran it again. The recruit that improved their time the most is Recruit Wolf. Now, onto the 4 events you do not know the outcome of. Har's Heartbreak. On day 2 of boot camp, you both were timed in a 1.5-mile run. Hart's Heartbreak was based on which recruit improved their time the most. The recruit that improved their time the most on the 1.5 mile timed run was recruit Whitlow.
Remember, the first recruit with 7 dog tags will win boot camp. Recruit Whitlow, you have 1. Wolf, you have 3.
Hart's Peak was a challenge of not only your rappelling skills, but also your memory, as you memorized 3 very important quotes on your journey down the rappel tower. The winner of Hart's Peak is Recruit Wolf.
Recruit Wolf, you are ahead. 4 dog tags to 1.
Moretti's memory. This particular event tested your attention to detail based on recon photos that each of you had a chance to study. The recruit that won this event was Recruit Wolf.
Whitlow and Wolf. The score is now 5 dog tags to 1.
Myers March, an endurance and time event over a 10-mile hike. The recruit that won Myers dog tags is Recruit Wolf.
After revealing the winners of the 7 Gauntlet events, Recruit Wolf, you have 6. Recruit Whitlow, you have 1. Recruit Wolf, you only need 1 more set of dog tags to win boot camp. We are now going to hear from the 6 discharged recruits who they voted for and why. Recruit Moretti with a Y.
I'm hoping Moretti with a Y, out of loyalty, will vote for me.
Wolf and Whitlow, out of all of the discharged recruits, I was the one that spent the most time with you, and yet I've had the least time to step back and reflect on the steps in which you took to get to where you are today. I'm looking back at the whole time we spent here and who put the most effort in consistently. Not who's the strongest mentally, who's the quickest, who's the loudest sounding off, but who tried harder and whose heart was in it the most. And my dog tags I'm pledging to Whitlow because she was consistent. She felt it more, not just at the very end when it was all about the game.
Score now. Recruit Wolf 6, Recruit Whitlow 2. Remember, the first recruit to earn 7 dog tags will win boot camp.
Mondays this summer, school is back in session. What are you doing?
Not a whole lot, sir.
Relive the triumphs and tragedies of the show critics are giving 4 stars.
Sometimes I feel so clueless as to how to do this job.
Just follow the teacher's manual. I do.
It's the Monday show to watch.
Kidding.
Now, see how it all began.
We do not help kids one by one here. Too many of them, too few of us.
The first episode of Boston Public, 8/7 Central Fox, Monday.
Recruits Whitlow and Wolf. 8 of the 13 dog tags have been accounted for. The score is now Wolf 6, Whitlow 2. 5 dog tags remain. Recruit Hutek.
I think out of maybe loyalty, I'll have Hutax.
When I came to boot camp, I had one purpose for being here, and it was for exactly that, to be in boot camp. What was the most motivating to me is as boot camp progressed, to see the changes in each individual person. To the drill instructors, I hope to be in a position that you're in. And I only hope that I will be able to show someone what you have shown me. So it comes down to Recruit Wolf and Recruit Whitlow. My decision came down to one incident. I take integrity and loyalty very seriously. When The incident happened where there was a piece of equipment that was left, and the responsibility was not taken for that equipment. And that recruit stood by and let the entire team take the punishment. That disloyalty and that lack of integrity hurt our team. And because of that, I pledged my dog tags to Recruit Whitlow.
Score now stands. Recruit Wolf 6, Recruit Whitlow 3. Recruit Brown.
Brown woke me up in the middle of the night, wanted to form an allyship, respected the fact of what my strategy was and wanted to unite. You know, it backfired on her, but I hope she doesn't take that on me.
To me, the two people that are left were not easy choices for me to make between them, because from Wolf I heard a lot of arrogance, and we talk a lot about arrogance being confused with confidence, and to me it wasn't confidence, it was arrogance. And Whitlow I didn't trust very much because there was something in the eyes. I got my clothing back and I found a piece of paper that I think you'll probably all remember very well. And at the very bottom, it says in bold, there will never be an occasion to say I, me, or we. And like HUTAC, it all boils down to an incident for me too. And that incident involves the whole I, me, we thing, which I don't feel like you ever gave up, Wolf. I feel like when you took that D-ring and rope and allowed the entire squad to do push-ups, and worst of all, Yaney, who obviously adores you, that to me showed that you were not a team player at that instance. And so I'm going to have to pledge my dog tags to Whitlow.
The score now, Recruit Wolf 6, Recruit Whitlow 4.
Good evening, I'm Chris Canangla. Tonight on Fox 29 News at 9. If you were asked to describe your child to authorities, how close could you come? A new survey has some surprising results. Plus,
a home invasion strikes in a Edina neighborhood. I'm Sharon Lawson, and I'll have that story coming up.
Right news, right time, Fox 29 News at 9 tonight.
It defines terror in 2 notes.
I think we may have another shark problem.
Roy Scheider. Jaws 2, featuring never-before-seen footage, exclusive interviews, and deleted scenes from the film. Jaws 2, now on DVD and video.
What is... Thanks to new Quest security screen, this is what you hear when an unidentified telemarketer calls. This is what the telemarketer hears.
If you are a solicitor, please hang up now.
New Quest security screen stops unidentified telemarketers before your phone even rings. Order Quest security screen today for free activation. Quest, ride the light.
Louisiana, see my Louisiana, sing Polly Willy Doodle all day. Oh, grasshopper sitting on a railroad track, sing Polly Willy Doodle all day. Picking his teeth with a car.
Plus, you didn't see in the theater in the all-new uncensored director's cut. Unbelievably funny and unbelievably Eddie Murphy. The Clump's all-new uncensored director's cut. Own it on video and DVD today.
All-Star Entertainment Event.
The 2001...
Recruits Whitlow and Wolf. 10 of the 13 dog tags have been accounted for. The score, Wolf 6, Whitlow 4. 3 dog tags remain. Recruit Thompson.
Thompson, one of the guys, helped each other out. He was on medical leave, filled him in with all the gossip, what's going on, this and that. I would count on definitely his vote.
When we all started, the word boot camp meant a lot of different things to all of us. At times, it seemed a little bit easier for me. than others. I'm Dave Thompson. People like me. Wolf and I, we were close. We were on opposite sides of the line as far as strategy went, but as people, we were right on. Whitlow, I knew Whitlow to be a good person and very consistent. The decision I made between the two of you was very difficult, but I based it on consistency, and I pledged my dog tags to Whitlow.
The score is now 6-5. Recruit Wolf, you are still in the lead. Recruit Pupo.
Pupo will vote for Wolf. Don't know why, but if she heard what I've said about her, she wouldn't vote for me.
She's a Philly girl, you know? Us Philly people got to stick together. Hopefully she'll look at that and do it.
Whitlow and Wolf. I'm not at all surprised that it's come down to the two of you. Especially when you consider how cozy you guys got when you thought no one else was looking. Anyway, do you remember when that pig farmer lady said that I wasn't a team player? She was absolutely correct. Because the truth is, there's no such thing as a team player. All right? Come on, let's be honest. Everybody here was ultimately out for themselves. The only thing that was ever at stake here was money. I wasn't in the game long enough to form any meaningful opinions about either one of you. But I did make some observations. For starters, Whitlow, like I told you on the first day, the drill instructors were going to yell at us no matter what. And so no, I never bothered sounding off any louder or moving any faster or pushing any harder than absolutely necessary. For what? So that you guys would think that I was a team player? In the end, all the other team players go home exactly the same. Battered, bruised, and beaten. So as far as I'm concerned, between the two of you, who wins? Who cares? I flipped a coin, my tags go to Whitlow. Good luck.
We now have a tie. The score is now 6-6. Before you come up here, Recruit Yaney, the fate of these two recruits is in your hands.
Good evening. Up
Sunday, Winston Cup Racing on Fox.
Recruits Whitlow and Wolf. 12 of the 13 dog tags for which you are playing have now been accounted for. We have a tie. The score is 6-6. Recruit Yaney, you have the final vote. Whoever you pledge your dog tags to will win boot camp and $500,000. Recruit Yaney, take your position at the podium.
Counting on Recruit Yaney because we were bunkmates next to each other in the racks. Had to make the beds together in the morning, had to help each other dress, push together, pull together, hoping that that loyalty will remain there in the end.
I can't get a break. When I first came here, I remember I was afraid of heights. And I wasn't afraid of heights, I was afraid of falling. What I'm getting at is that over the last 5 weeks, I've learned courage. I've gained a lot of courage. And right here, looking at two people that I went through 5 weeks of terror with, and cried with, and laughed with, and looked at for support, and we all helped each other out and worked together. To stand here and tell one of you that you're not going to win is tough. You both mean a lot to me. This isn't personal. It's part of the game that we're all involved in. And right now, I'm not voting for the best recruit or the most improved recruit. I'm voting for one of the last two recruits.
Recruit Yaney, we're waiting. You must reveal your final decision. Do it.
There was an incident with the D-ring, and I think that not taking responsibility is going to cost somebody. I pledge my dog tags to Whitlow.
The winner of boot camp is Recruit Whitlow.
It was just relief because it was over. I could go home. I could crawl in a bed and put a pillow over my head and scream if I wanted to.
I just couldn't let Wolf win, knowing that he could have just came forward and he let a whole squad suffer, and I just felt Whitlow deserved to win.
It was all a matter of how the group was going to vote. And the group got persuaded by the ringleader, Brown. And Brown was a ringleader the whole game. And the fact that she got booted off really ate at her. So she wanted to see me go down. Something else would have been replaced besides the D-ring. That's the bottom line. And I don't care. I took 6 figures home. I'm quite pleased.
All recruits that did not win boot camp, get off my hill.
I won as a person. I won as Jen Whitlow because every challenge that I take on, I want to succeed. It just happened to be that there was a nice chunk of change at the very end.
Fox, Saturday.
I don't like snakes.
I will protect you.
Cops.